So yeah, this is my setup right here, baby. This is the A7 III on top of a Manfrotto tripod setup. This is the Manfrotto 190, I think it's like X Pro 3 or something. It'll be in the description down below. But it's aluminum, has these triple legs, has the center part right here. As you can see, it gets really high. And also you can get really low with this thing because these legs, if you adjust them, they go all the way out. So like if you were to move it to like, it's the legs to their smallest point, you can put this thing flat like on the ground and just have like this part up, get them low shots, as well as this bar comes out like a smooth 180 and you can have your camera pointing down, get those perfect overhead shots and so forth. On the top of this Manfrotto, this is just a tripod, but this right here is what we call a video fluid head. This is how you get those smooth pans, those smooth tilts, and it's from Manfrotto. This is the 502 Beast. This is world renowned. This is known. People know about this, man. A lot of people use it. It's A1, highly recommended. On the front of this setup right here, we have the Andy Cine A6, I believe. This is a great, affordable, budget 4K monitor. I love this thing. Nice and small and compact. It's styled and inspired by the, what is the one that everyone uses? I think it's like the 502, I forget the brand. Man, it's not on the top of my head. It'll be linked in the description below. I also use the Aperture VS2 Fine HD monitor. That's hooked up on the A6300, which is capturing this right now. As you can see, I have my Rode Video Mic Pro. This is always my backup audio running into the A6300. My main audio, which is the Sennheiser AVX, is usually right here on top of the A7 III going into the A7 III. Right now, I got it going into the Apogee for purposes of this video. This is a A1 setup, this Manfrotto build and so forth. Now, obviously this is at a different level, a different price point. If you're just starting out, just get whatever tripod you can afford. If you could get a video fluid head, one that falls in your price range within your budget, grab that. And if you could work your way up to this, eventually you can get this. Just get the bits and pieces that you can that are most important to your setup, implement those, grind, build, stack, save, and then go out and get the other pieces that will all eventually build this. This was all built piece by piece. This is not a one day go out and grab. This is over a long time, piece by piece, and more pieces soon to come, piece by piece, as I develop and mature my setup more and more every year and day. So this isn't the final step, but this is where we are right now. I'm in love with this thing. I love my setup. I love my workstation. I'm sitting over here all the time. The next thing I need is a good office chair. Now I be seeing those people talking about those, what they call Harman Kardon, whatever them chairs is called. Now them things is pricey, but I think it's probably gonna be well worth the investment. I gotta grind my way up there. Any chair companies watching, and you wanna sponsor and donate a chair for review as well as for me to use, it would be in every video. I should sit in a chair in just about every video. Just make note of that. You know, CJKnowsTECH@gmail.com, hit me up. But I need a comfortable office chair, a very comfortable one. I sit here for hours and hours and edit and grind and research. So I need a chair. That'll be probably one of the next things eventually down the road that I get, unless somebody is generous enough to send me one. All right, I'm gonna stop begging for a chair. Send me a chair. So yeah, this is my main hookup. This right here is what is giving me the results that you see. Oh, I forgot to talk about the lens. This is a Sony 85mm f1.8. This is a full frame lens at a great price in comparison to all the other full frame lens prices. So keep that in mind. But when you're in a full frame game, it's full frame budget. So that's how it works. But this gives me all of that good butter you always see in my background and all of my shots. That right there. It's that f1.8 aperture, yeah. Yeah, so let's switch up the angle and stuff a little bit so I can close the video out. So yeah, that was basically the desk tour. That's all I'm gonna show you right now. I do have two softbox lights on the left and right that I use all the time. That's what I use for lighting. They're from a company called Savage. I'll link those down below. They're LEDs and they work great. They're awesome. They're not too big, not too obstructive, but they're of good quality. I know they always have those, I guess people go get those, I forget the brand that everyone gets, but those have bulbs. These are LED. You get a pair, you get the soft box. It's all in one kit. It's a great kit. It works, it lights my videos. I just want to thank you for hanging out with me. A lot of you have asked for this video for me to show my setup. I kind of showed the things that I use and shoot with. Right now, the A6300 is on a Siryu monopod with the Aperture VS2 Fine HD monitor on here. That's what I'm using. It's the only thing I haven't showed you because I'm using it to record, but that's how I'm getting this shot right now. Yeah, oh, whew. So that was the table, that was the setup. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I love to talk tech. Sneakers, no, don't say that anymore. Where I like to talk tech and anything creative. Everything's linked in the description down below. So if you see anything that you want to add to your setup, go for it, baby. If you're trying to emulate some of my looks, some of my swag, some of my style, you know what I mean? Some of the things are down here in the description below, as well as I will be coming up with videos to help you use your equipment better. I got you. I promise. I'm gonna share all the secrets. All of the secrets no one will share. I'm giving them to you. They're coming up. My series called Making YouTube, baby. Oh yeah, tubebuddy.com/CJKnowsTECH. That's how I grow my channel, baby. That's my sidekick to YouTube, baby. I love it. I use it every time I put up a video. And you should too. I'm out, y'all.